the city council, that's a different beast.
It's a different one, man.
That if you're not aligned being a city councilor, people will eat you up on your first day. You can look across the table and have a human situation, conversation with somebody like we are now,
Right.
and we both agree that the sky is blue. And if somebody close to him ever gets close to him, they'll tell you the sky was red an hour later. But I think the biggest thing I'll take away from my 2 terms at City Council, every decision that's made by bureaucrats, City Council wears it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you, the last 3.5 years in this community, we could have been so much better as a team to serve residents that so deserve it. And people got to realize when you're elected, you have one vote. That's it. No matter if you're a mayor or a councillor from downtown Fort McMurray or uptown in Gregoire or uptown in Timberlea. But when you get in that seat, you have to realize every man, woman, and child, no matter what color, no matter what race, no matter where we're from, we need to represent the region. We've allowed ourselves to become the doormat of just about every level of government, every member of a need that needs to come for some kind of funding, and we just sit back and watch it all happen.
Hmm.
How many communities in Canada could build a dike that they know they're going to move? How many communities can say, we're going to spend $35 million to build a snow dump when I have elders, seniors, and kids with no place to live? Them decisions are made for us. But it's time that the elected officials be heard. And I can tell you that this hasn't been a joyride. You know, I've learned so much on city council about the ugly side of life.
It's a tough gig. There's no doubt about that. Jeez, listen, I love Diggers.
It was amazing, yeah.
Diggers was the spot. Mm-hmm. Like, I couldn't wait to turn 18 years old. I'm born and raised here. Yeah. So I couldn't wait to go to Diggers. Little thing about Diggers, little known fact for the old new schoolers who don't know this, there used to be a Chinese restaurant.
There was in the back.
Yeah,
yep.
Above. And in the back, but it used to be on top. I remember as a kid, it was like, from my memories, and they're fading nowadays, but it was like what the old school movies look like in regards to describing a Chinese restaurant. It was red and had like curtains and velvet and stuff.
Absolutely.
And don't forget the guy who sold hot dogs outside.
Yeah.
Oh, the hot dog man. Yeah.
He was good. I liked him. I also liked about Diggers, you could get off sales after the place closed. Like,
man, they were expensive though.
They were.
Holy moly. Six-pack would cost you $30.
That's right. But man, it was a spot. And it, like the carpet going up the stairs, just classic. We had a few days ago, it aired yesterday, I think, Keith McGrath.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you know, you've probably heard of Keith.
Absolutely, yeah.
He got his start in Fort McMurray back in the day, being one of the DJs
really?
At Diggers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he went literally from DJ at Diggers to counselor. His story from there to there is hilarious, actually.
Awesome.
So, than I ever can. So on that note, can you please introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are?
Thanks, Elliot. My name is Christy Stonehouse. I work with Coldwell Banker Fort McMurray. I've been with them for about 13 years now, going on 14 years for my entire real estate career.
There you go. That's a long time.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy. You know what? It's, again, when I came, I did have, really a 2-year plan in the, like most people come. I wanted a smaller town. I was thinking that maybe I'd go back to, a place where I grew up, Fort St. John, another smaller town, or Grand Prairie, where my mother was at the time. But it just grew here and flourished. And, the opportunity and what Fort McMurray has given me and my family, I could never have gotten anywhere else.
in this community and I have aspirations of playing on the Oil Barons, fundamentally, what should I be focusing on?
My opinion or the coach's opinion?
Well, the coach ain't here. So.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff they work on. You know what? On my part, because I'm in the room and stuff, attitude, how you present yourself, listening skills, just the basic fundamentals of life in regards to my job and my part. As to the coach, it would be like development, footwork, agility, stick handling, shooting the puck, eye contact, all that stuff. But regards to me, it's like I'm basically a mother of 25 kids.
Right.
So you go through a lot of learning curves and stuff. You get kids that are 16 to 20 coming onto your team, and you deal with a lot of different things throughout the course of the time you're within the 9 months we're with them.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
There you go.
I just said this. That's another Mac City Morning Show done.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.